is going on, everybody?
Howdy, homies.
Justin Zane here along with the Swami Sid Swami.
Yeah, dog. Magic and Hash represent.
And today we're here with predictions, finally. After 2 months without a video. We're here with predictions for WWE's very special pay-per-view event they got coming up. The greatest Royal Rumble event.
Yep. This is going to be in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It is going to be a 50-man Royal Rumble match preceded by 7 title matches, including 1 steel cage match for the Universal Championship. Let's roll into this motherfucker. It's going to be long as shit. It's going to be like as long as WrestleMania. There's going to be a shitload of matches. No women, though. No women's matches.
No women's matches.
So, let's roll into it, dog.
Alright. How about we talk about a match that's 8 years in the making when John Cena goes one-on-one with the Game, Triple H.
Yeah, pretty sure we've seen this match a whole bunch of times before, and usually John Cena would win, but John Cena's been on, like, a terrific losing streak lately, and I think that's going to continue here at the longest Royal Rumble. I'm going to vote for Triple H, even though I hate to do it. I hate Triple H, but I'm going to predict for him.
And I, too, am predicting for Triple H, and the reason is because the last time they went one-on-one was back in Raw of 2009, before bragging rights, and Triple H won that match after 3 pedigrees.
There's a lot of fucking pedigrees, dog.
Yeah. So I, too, am predicting Triple H.
He's like, I'm supremely over in Saudi Arabia, and the Prince of Saudi Arabia came up to me and said that he got in trouble because in school he did the DX chop and told people to suck it. And I find it funny that, you know, I have that much clout over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. And one of those reasons why John Cena is on a losing streak was because he lost his main focused match at WrestleMania against a man who's going to be competing in a casket match against Rusev at Greatest Royal Rumble, because it's going to be Rusev versus The Undertaker.
In a casket match.
In a casket match.
Which is why, obviously, Undertaker's going to win, because Undertaker has only ever lost 1 casket match. And even then, it was by a nefarious means.
Out of the 4 casket matches he's been.
Hasn't he been in all of the casket matches?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
He's faced the Great Muta, Yokozuna, Big Show, and Shawn Michaels in casket matches.
Yeah.
And won 3.
The last one, he broke Shawn Michaels' back, right?
Yeah.
But Shawn Michaels still won.
Yep.
Because wrestling!
He's the showstopper.
Right, right.
But anyway, I too am predicting Undertaker, so chances are, come Friday, it's not going to be a very good Rusev day for Rusev.
No, I don't think so.
Now, how about we talk about one of those 7 championship matches we were talking about?
All right.
And one of those matches is the Intercontinental Championship, as it will be defended by Seth freaking Monday Night Rollins versus The Miz versus Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe.
Motherfucking ladder match. It's probably going to be my favorite match because you know I love ladder matches. I wish my life was a ladder match. This is like, for me, the toughest one to call. I don't think it's going to be Samoa Joe. I don't think it's going to be The Miz because he went to SmackDown. So it's between Rollins and Balor and me. I'm going to let you predict first.
Well, that's true because both Joe and Miz are on SmackDown. So SmackDown and Raw have even chances in getting the title. But I'm going to predict Seth Rollins to retain.
Okay. I'll just predict Finn Balor to be different then, since we have, like, so far had predicted for the same guy in the first 2 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could really go either way, but, I mean, I would feel the same way picking Seth Rollins I would picking Finn Balor, so one of us has got to be wrong in this one. Yeah. Next match.
Next match, title match number 2. The Raw Tag Team titles will be decided for new champions as Cesaro and Sheamus faced off against the very bizarre but very pretty good team of Bray Wyatt and Woken Matt Hardy.
I've heard them referred to as the Woken Lovers. Do you like that? It's kind of like a play on the Golden Lovers.
Now, they're actually known as the Deleter of Worlds.
Deleter of Worlds, that's a pretty good one too, but I think I like the Woken Lovers a little bit better. Yeah, man, for the same reasons that I wouldn't predict Samoa Joe or The Miz for the last one, I'm going to predict against The Bar because they're on SmackDown. Those are called the Raw Tag Team titles for a reason. The Deleter of Worlds or the Woken Lovers, whatever we're going to call them, those guys are actually on Raw. Now, they could use this as an opportunity to get both tag titles on SmackDown and then have a unifying tag team title. Since both of the brands are going to be like co-branded now, I think that would be pretty cool if there was just one tag team champion now, and you'd have like one tag team champion team on either show, and on the other show, it would just constantly be war to be in the top spot when the next pay-per-view runs around to have your chance at the tag team championships. Now, that's such a good idea, and because I said it, WWE's not going to do it, and that's why the Woken Lovers, the Deleter of Worlds, those guys are going to win. Delete!
And I, too, am predicting Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy, because the whole reason this whole team started was back when Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt faced off in the Ultimate Collision. And Bray Wyatt was reincarnated in the Lake of Reincarnation.
We must procure gold.
And the procuring of gold may very well come true for Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy at Greatest Royal Rumble. Now, from the Raw Tag Team titles to the SmackDown Tag Team titles, as the Usos get a rematch for the SmackDown Tag titles against Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, I love the Usos, man, but I'm predicting for Bludgeon Brothers. Those guys are fucking brutal, man. They probably won't even win, but they'll like lose by disqualification and get to keep the titles or some bullshit like that. I don't see those guys dropping those titles for a while, dude.
Well, I'm actually going to predict the Usos, because as we see on SmackDown this past Tuesday, Naomi had caused a bit of a distraction in order to get her husband, Jimmy Uso, the win over Rowan.
Yeah, but Naomi's not going to be there because it's in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
There's no women allowed. That would be awesome. I think I'm going to move to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia so all these bitches will stop cackling all the time, you know? Just hang out with the bros.
Oh, God.
No homo. All right, next match. Who we predicting?
United States title match, as Jinder Mahal will get a rematch for the United States Championship against the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy, you showed up and you took my U.S. title. I brought it to Raw with me because I am the Maharaja and I have saggy nips.
Well, I thought for sure they were going to keep the United States title on Raw, but with Jeff Hardy on SmackDown, it just doesn't seem fair to me that Raw only kept the U.S. title for one night. So, as crazy as it's going to be sound here, I'm actually going to predict Jinder Mahal to bring the U.S. title back to Raw, so Raw can have its run with it.
I'm going to predict Jeff Hardy because...
Next, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match, as it will be a WrestleMania rematch between AJ Styles and the King of Strong Style with his new attitude, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Little dick.
Well, let's just say that the nuts were pretty involved in Shinsuke's new attitude change over the past few days, because it was at WrestleMania Shinsuke Nakamura would shock the world and turn his back on the entire WWE Universe after nailing AJ Styles with a chuck to the junk. And I have a very good feeling that Shinsuke Nakamura is going to use that as an advantage to get the WWE Championship at Greatest Royal Rumble.
Well, we did see at Backlash back in 2016 when AJ Styles won his first WWE title. It involved, let's just say, Dean Ambrose's dick getting kicked very, very hard. Yeah. And if the referee don't see it, okay, hold on. I'm going to go on like a sub-argument right now about dick punching and dick kicking. That shit's bullshit, man. Because you're not going to convince me somebody as tough as Dean Ambrose or AJ Styles is going to be completely fucking rendered harmless with a kick to the dick. My thing is like, if I got kicked in the dick, I would be really hurt, but I would continue to fight. Probably even harder, because I would be like super duper mad about being punched or kicked in the dick. That shit pisses me off, man. And I just...
Take it from the guy who no doubt has been probably punched or...
Dude, I got... The last fight I got in, a dude was like grabbing my dick and balls as hard as he could and squeezing it. I fucking kicked his ass.
Oh.
Okay? That was not enough to stop Swami, okay? And I am not a fucking WWE superstar. I'm just a regular guy. So you're not going to convince me if just a regular guy can fight through dick kick pain that fucking a tough, badass WWE superstar like Dean Ambrose or AJ Styles can't take a dick kick and continue fighting. That's why I'm going to predict for AJ Styles to win it. Greatest Royal Rumble.
Next, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match. As champion, Cedric Alexander will defend the title against Lucha House Party member Kalisto.
Lucha. Yeah, I don't think it's time for Cedric Alexander's title reign in. He's going to have a successful defense here. But I think it's going to be a fucking sweet match.
It's going to be a very, very good match for the
I love 205 Live, by the way. That's my show, man.
Yeah.
We haven't watched NXT yet tonight. Like, it's a tie between me for like my favorite show, NXT or 205 Live. I fucking love those shows.
But of course, one of our favorite shows is coming back to the WWE Network, of course.
The EACSTTROA.
The Edge and Christian show that totally reached the awesomeness.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, I think I too am going to predict Cedric Alexander because he's not going to let that title go so easily because he won the title at WrestleMania after a hard, long-fought tournament.
Yep.
Now comes the WWE Universal Championship Steel Cage match as champion Brock Lesnar goes one-on-one with the big dog, Roman Reigns.
The big dog! Man.
Or as former King Ross usually calls him, the big
dick? Is that what he calls him?
Not the other word with P.
The big pussy?
No.
Oh. The big... Oh, spell it.
P-R...
Oh, the big prick. That's right. Okay.
There you go.
The big prick! Yeah. He's not King Ross anymore, though. He's just Ross now.
Right, Ross.
Yeah. Check out Ross's video message to this man, Justin Zane, over on Swami's YouTube channel.
Yeah. You mind explaining to me how you managed to do that, Ross? But anyway.
It's because I paid him money on Patreon.
There you go. But anyway, I really believe that I don't see Roman Reigns walking out of this steel cage match as the Universal Champion at all.
I was convinced by now that Roman Reigns would have won the Universal Championship, but the fact that he didn't win it at WrestleMania, I just don't think he's going to be the man to beat Brock Lesnar, but who is, you know?
Yeah, who is going to be the man to beat Brock Lesnar? I mean, Brock Lesnar gave Roman Reigns like such a freaking beating at WrestleMania. busting him open with his elbows.
And he's beat, like, Brock Lesnar's handily beat Samoa Joe. He's beat Braun Strowman. Like,
I mean, we might as well face it. I mean, he may be the toughest Universal Champion there is.
what about Finn Balor, man? Think Finn Balor could beat Brock Lesnar? I mean, there's a huge size disparity.
Demon Balor, maybe, but normal Balor, no.
Dude, do you think he'll go Demon Balor for his ladder match? He should, right?
Yeah,
if he does go Demon Balor, he's fucking winning.
He has a good chance of winning.
Yeah, so I'm gonna predict for Brock Lesnar again. I just don't see Roman Reigns beating Brock Lesnar. Like, I don't know. I thought it would have happened. I thought that at WrestleMania, like, Roman Reigns is gonna win the Universal title, but now I just don't know. I just don't know how that goes. Main event. 50 mafajos. Not many of them have even been announced yet. So this will be probably the hardest match to predict in YouTube wrestling prediction history, right?
No kidding. Because this is the biggest Royal Rumble since 2011 when it was 40 men. Now they're adding 10 more this year for 50.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to make our predictions. Let's think about it for a second. Put on some thinking music.
Thinking music. Well, for thinking music, well, I don't think I can make it thinking music, but I can make it good prediction think about music. So.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, whatever that means. But anyway, the person that I predict who could very well win the 50-man Royal Rumble match is Daniel Bryan.
Nah, it's Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho?
Yeah, dude. His name is in the title. Greatest. He's the GOAT, greatest of all time. Greatest Royal Rumble. This pay-per-view is made for him. They're bringing him back into WWE just for this event, just to win it. Because he is the greatest, therefore he should win the greatest Royal Rumble.
Well, Daniel Bryan has been in retirement for so many long years that he's finally been cleared by WWE doctors, and he's finally back doing what he loves as a full-time superstar in the WWE, and now he has a chance to make a miracle happen, and that means he should and deserves to win the greatest Royal Rumble.
But is he greatest? He's great, but is he greatest? No. But there is somebody who is. Chris Jericho.
Well, that will truly be decided on Friday as the greatest Royal Rumble.
The longest Royal Rumble at that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get up early in the morning to watch it too.
That's right, because it'll be on at 12 o'clock noon with the pre-show coming on at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned to the WWE Network for that, because
they're not even paying him to say this.
I know, but new subscribers get their first 30 days of their subscription for free.
Oh my God! I'm gonna Pele kick you now.
Oh boy.
Cut that shit off.